ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः गुड इवनिंग బాగున్నారా ప్లీజ్ సి పేజ్ నెంబర్ 80. Misery comes through attachment, not through work. As soon as we identify ourselves with the work we do, we feel miserable. But if we do not identify ourselves with it, we do not feel that misery. Misery comes through attachment, not through work. In the Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna refused to fight the battle, Krishna says, Nimitta matra bhava savyasachin. He says, Karmani vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Sangam means attachment. Okay? Attachment means, what will I gain if I do this? Okay, why should I work? Okay, if I get this, I will work, otherwise I will not work. That is actually attachment. Somebody who can work without setting his or her mind on the fruits of action, he or she will get freedom. Because karma by nature is both. It is bondage creating, it binds us. Because of karma only we have come into this world. The past birth also we had one body, maybe human body or animal body. Something we did it. Both karmas, good and bad. Because you did both good and bad, you have come again as a human being. This cycle continues. Because the actions that you performed in this birth, both good and bad, will bring you another body. Okay? Could be human body or non-human body. Could be animal body also. If we perform more bad actions, we get an animal body. So from hereafter, you can move forward or you can go backward also. So law of karma comes into force from human being onwards, as God has given us the faculty of discretion, vichakshana buddhi. You have to use that and you have to do the action. Okay? If you increase the percentage of your good actions slowly and reduce the percentage of wrong actions, actions which take you away from God, and actions which help you move towards the Lord, towards the truth are good actions, and actions which take you away from God are bad actions. You may want to know what is a good action, what is a bad action, how I will know. Anything that takes you towards the truth is a good action, and anything that takes you away from truth is a bad action. So you have to discriminate like that and then engage in actions. So slowly, your bondage will get reduced. As you engage more in good action, there will come a stage. You'll transcend both good and bad. When you transcend both good and bad, you have gone beyond samsara. You have attained fulfillment. You have attained freedom. That is the goal of life. So to attain that freedom through karma, through action, we are all made for action. There's no choice. There's no option here. Oh no, I will just sit. I will not do any action. Not possible. Even if you sit like that, you will be thinking something. That thinking is also action. So we are designed and constituted for action. Okay? There is no individual who can set himself free or herself free from action. So when action is must, when action is compulsory, know the secret of work, how to act. This is the secret of work. Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya, without any attachment to the fruits of action. If you learn to perform actions, the very action liberates you, takes you towards freedom. Brings you, makes you come out of this cycle of life and death. This is called samsara. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janare jatare sayanam. Shankaracharya says, Purtanam, Chachpotanam, Mali Burtam, Mali Chachpotam, Mali Burtam, Mali Chachpotam. This is a cycle. You have to come out of this cycle. That is the goal of life. And that we have to achieve through karma. So, you must know the secret of action. What is the secret? Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya. Without attaching to the fruits of action. When you learn to work, you'll work like a master. Tremendous strength and energy comes. Most of the time, the energy that is latent in us, it doesn't find full expression because of the fear. What will I gain? What will I get? What if I lose? నేను ఇంత కష్టపడుతున్నాను రాకపోతే నీరసం వచ్చేసి వచ్చినా రాకపోయినా నాకు సంబంధం లేదనుకున్నాం అనుకోండి. ఐ వర్క్ ఫర్ ద సేక్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్. యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు వర్క్ లైక్ ఎ లయన్. ఫియర్ విల్ నాట్ బి దేర్ విత్ యూ. వన్స్ యూ బికమ్ ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఫియర్, tremendous strength and energy comes. Fear is coming because of loss. నష్టపోతానేమో, నాకు అనుకున్నంత ఆశించినంత ఫలం రాదేమో అనుకున్నప్పుడు భయం వచ్చేస్తుంది. అసలు నేను ఫలం మీద దృష్టే పెట్టిన అనుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, ఐ డోంట్ కేర్ ఫర్ ద రిజల్ట్స్, దెన్ యువర్ ఎ లైన్. Then you will not calculate every minute. What will I gain? What will I gain? What will I get? What will I gain? That calculation, you come out of it. Then real power and real energy will come to you. Morning student, I asked one question. I'm putting the same question to you also. Okay, we have to have some clarity on the fundamentals of life. Why to live, how to live, which is first. Kyom Jina, Kaisa Jina. Which is first? Why to live, how to live, which is first? Any other answer? No. Why to live is first. Why to live is first. That question presupposes a purpose to life. వై టు లివ్, ఎందుకు జీవించాలి అని ప్రశ్నించుకున్నప్పుడు జీవించడానికి ఒక అర్థం ఉండాలి, జీవితానికి ఒక ప్రయోజనం ఉండాలి, జీవితానికి ఒక లక్ష్యం ఉండాలి అనేది ఏర్పడుతుంది ఆటోమేటిక్గా. వై టు లివ్ ఫస్ట్, ఇట్ షుడ్ బి క్లియర్. దెన్ హౌ టు లివ్, దట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ ఇన్సిడెంటల్. వాట్ జాబ్ ఐ నీడ్ టు టేక్ అప్, యూ నీడ్ టు సర్వైవ్. నౌ యూ హ్యావ్ ఫిగర్డ్ ఇట్ అవుట్, వై టు సర్వైవ్, వై టు లివ్. For most of the people, the question why to live appears meaningless. Why to live means what? Should I commit suicide? No. When you put this question, why to live, ఎందుకు జీవించాలి అంటే జీవించడానికి ఒక అర్థం ఉంటుంది, ఒక ప్రయోజనం ఉంటుంది అని అనుకుంటున్నావు. ఆ ప్రయోజనం ఏంటో నీకు తెలిసిపోయింది అనుకోండి, దెన్ తర్వాత హౌ టు లివ్, ఫైండ్ ఎ జాబ్ అండ్ గెట్ ఎ జాబ్ అండ్ మేకింగ్ థింగ్స్ అండ్ అరేంజింగ్ థింగ్స్ ఫర్ బేసిక్ సర్వైవల్, దాట్స్ ఎ సెకండరీ. The problem with the world is, for 99% of the population, why to live, that itself is not clear. You just see everybody has figured it out. Our people have said clearly that dharma, artha, kama, moksha, to know the truth, to know God, to come out of the samsara is the goal of life. Okay, then what I should do to come out of the cycle? I have to follow dharma. Today, why there is so much of corruption in this country? The dharma we have given up. Why we have given up dharma? Because why to live is not clear. Only how to live. లెట్ మీ లివ్ లిటిల్ బెటర్ దాన్ మై నైబర్ అంతే. ఆయనకి 4 లక్షల కారు ఉంది, నాకు 40 లక్షల కారు ఉంది. ఆయనకి చిన్న ఇల్లు ఉంది, నాకు ఇంకా పెద్ద ఇల్లు ఉంది, అంతే. కాంపిటీషన్. ఐ హ్యావ్ టు లివ్ లిటిల్ బెటర్ దాన్ మై నైబర్. దాట్ హ్యాస్ బికమ్ ద సోల్ పర్పస్. సో ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ మోర్ మనీ, యూ కెన్ హ్యావ్ మోర్ లగ్జరీస్, మోర్ కంఫర్ట్. దట్స్ ద రీజన్ దేర్ ఇస్ కాంపిటీషన్, కరప్షన్ ఆల్సో. Competition and corruption. One actually is vying with other to have more money, to acquire more money. So the fundamentals are not clear with the majority. Once you have that as the goal, mukti or freedom or kaivalya, nirvana, God realization as the goal, dharma becomes paramount for you. And everybody will be so passionate of dharma. Values will come into the lives of every individual. No exploitation will be there. No bribe, no corruption. No violence with fellow human beings. I'm a government official. You come to me for a work. Okay? I demand bribe of you. Then it's violence I'm doing, right? I'm hurting you directly. So when we talk about violence, only if some killing happens, we think it's violence. ఓకే, కొంతమంది చచ్చిపోతేనే మనకు అక్కడ హింస జరిగినట్లు కనపడుతుంది. బట్ ఈ కరప్షన్ వలన, అవినీతి వలన ఎంత హింస జరుగుతుంది సమాజంలో? ఆర్ వి ఏబుల్ టు క్వాంటిఫై ఇట్? Humongous amount of violence is happening in the society because of corruption, but we don't quantify it. For us, violence means some bloodshed should happen. Not necessary. The psychological pain I am inflicting upon others, that's also violence. You will be able to come out of all that. Only everybody has this clarity in life. The goal of life is to know the truth, and that can be done only by following dharma. That we have not figured it out. That's why so much of confusion in the society, so much of corruption and exploitation. So why to live actually is an important question. Okay, thank you. Nice evening.